it's fun to see how fine-tuned some things are. So like even in your Kimmel set, how fine-tuned were mannerisms and pauses? Like how dialed in was that set?
Well, that set's pretty dialed in.
Right.
I'm like, I know what I want to do. But yeah, when I'm just doing a longer set, I mean, I'm waving just at everything. Like it's a good way. Like if someone heckles you, I can give them a little wave like that. Like, you know, or if people have weird laughs sometimes. So instead of having to address it, I just give them a wave. And the audience gets it. They're like, we heard that too.
I get it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think that's something that when the first time I saw you perform, like that subtlety, it just hits. I don't know why, but
sometimes it's like if someone's heckling you, sometimes it can be like a Jedi mind trick. You know, you're like, all right.
And it just quells the situation.
Yeah, a lot of times, not always, but a lot of times you get people that are too drunk to get anything. You know, they don't get and some people just want to be made fun of. Like after the show, you didn't make fun of them, they're disappointed. I had a guy I was like, hey, I like that shirt. And he's like, yeah, I wore this so you'd make fun of me. And I was like, oh, well, if I'd have seen you, I would have did it. And I was just humoring him. And then he goes, what would you have said? I was like, all right, well, I'm not just going to roast you right here.
On demand.
Right.
Yeah.
But and that's why, you know, like one guy was dressed like the Day Man, or maybe off the Always Sunny, like Charlie Day did I don't know what, Day Man or Night Man.
It's like the bodysuit thing.
Well, he had like a full green suit or something. He was right up front. And it's like, I feel like that guy, he wore that to be made fun of.
Yeah. Everybody noticed. You dress the obvious.
Right.
How do you normally deal with hecklers? What have you found to be the most efficient way?
Well, I think for me, just being nice is the best way, because if I get like any kind of like aggressive, like I feel like the audience gets weird, because I've just been nice and fun the whole time, and if all of a sudden I'm like, shut up, people are like, oh, what happened? But it's hecklers don't really bother me so much. It's just like I had a guy in the front row at a show, and he was really drunk, and he was just almost just making comments to me that no one else could hear.
Yep, I've been there.
I was like, can you guys kick this guy out of here? And they didn't. He was very muscular. But I tried to make fun of him a little bit, and then just be like, and we worked through it.
We worked through it.
Yeah, but some of those, it's like, there's nothing you can do. It's like, I'd just like that guy to be quiet and just leave. But it's like, he's the kind of guy that, like, even in a setup, he's commenting on your setups. He came up to me after the show. He was trying to hug me. I was like, dude, like, I don't know. He was like, but that helped. That helped a little. I was like, I just want you to know. I told him, I said, I just want you to know you didn't help this show. I don't want you to leave here thinking that you helped, thinking that you were part of the show. You weren't. I didn't enjoy it. And he didn't get it. And as he was leaving, he was asking the feature. He was like, I helped, right? And it was like,
I just don't even know.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
And that's the thing with a lot of hecklers is they almost feel like they are helping. They're not always, most really aren't even ill-intentioned. They really just think they're helping.
Yeah.
So it is, I guess, being that nice piece is crucial to not lose the audience.
Yeah.
They all think they don't all think he's helping, but.
Yeah. They're like, what's wrong with this guy up there? Why'd he get so mad?
Yeah.
But it's like, when you're in a zone and the audience is listening, you can really just tell your jokes, and it's a great time for everyone. But one person can ruin that whole mood.
Yeah.
So that's why being nice and just being like, hey, I appreciate you being here.
Will you go back and forth with them, or you're like, thanks for being here, and you kind of keep moving, and if they keep going, then you come back to it?
Yeah, I try to just move on.
Yeah, move on.
But, sometimes like just repeating what someone says can be funny. Like if they say some weird thing, you just repeat it into the microphone, then the audience laughs, and then it can be fun. But then it's almost like in their minds, they're like, oh, I gave him that joke.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him another one.
Yep.
I'm going to keep this going.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, my goal is to just be the kind of comic that no one wants to heckle.
You're just too nice of a guy. They don't want to disturb you.
Yeah, and I'm not touching on any subject that could really be sensitive to them. But I did a show in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, and I think they have like a Native American population. So I have a joke about baskets, just a general basket joke. And then this lady goes, baskets are sacred to us.
Oh.
And I was like, all right. All right. If I can't make fun of baskets, this is too far.
That was a helpful hint, though. I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, tread. It's like it's like religion joke. Like,
Yeah.
all right. Move on from that.
Yeah. I was like, wow. I had no idea. Making fun of a sweetgrass basket was so intense.
Have you ever been booed on stage? Hot breath.